Hey, welcome to Bothering the Band. Ain't no band. This time is me, Michael Rowland. Some call me Mike, and that's good. I accept both. We got Ryan. You know Ryan. He's a freaking host. We got Abby. Abby's a producer. She'll do a little color on the mic. You know how this one goes. Anyway, strap in for a pretty. I think it's a nice episode. We have a nice little talk. Here we go.
All right, we're here with comedian, actor Mike Rowland. Let's get this out of the way. We have some mutual friends. You know, my best friend, Eric Schmidt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, Eric introduced me to my meditation teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, do you know Andy?
I don't know Andy, but Eric has told me about his meditation practice.
Yep, and Andy is his buddy. And we were at the gutter. Me and Eric were at the gutter, and he's drinking with this guy, British guy with like a beard, gray hair, and they're just having a good time. And I'm like, "What do you do, man?" And he's like, "I'm a meditation teacher." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And then he taught me. So now we're all in his lineage, his meditation lineage, and me and Eric meditate together sometimes.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. What a beautiful way to start. Yeah. And then we also know we've had Kanane on the pod. We know Maddie Ryan is a good friend, Chicago guy.
Oh yeah, love Maddie.
Yeah. So
Kanane I've met a couple times. We were both pretty lit, and I think I just bugged him. And I looked up to him so much when I was younger, and I was like, "This is good." Sometimes you need to bug your heroes just to realize, hey, maybe I should shut the fuck up.
Oh man, I mean that's what we built this whole thing on. Is this pod? It's just who can we bother that we like?
Yeah,
That's it.
bothering the band, baby.
And tie it into music. So let's go to music first. What kind of music are you into right now?
I love all music deeply. And some people will say this shit where they're like, I like everything but country. And that's horseshit. There's some like there's great country out there.
Of
Fuck.
course.
I didn't get into that until the last 2 years. But you know what I've been getting into lately that really gets me going, and I didn't expect it? I've been getting deep on house music. Somebody showed me Dom Dalla, and I was like, I'm gonna hate this. And I started listening, and I was like, this is some fun shit. It feels good.
House music?
Yeah.
First note, house music.
Look, that's a very underrepresented genre on our podcast. And now I think we need to reach out to Dom Dalla.
I mean, he's at the top of the world right now. I mean, he's doing DJ sets in Ibiza. And he's like all the way on top. He sold out Madison Square Garden, I think, when he was here in New York.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it's just like songs he produces in collaboration with other like DJs, producers. I don't know. That whole world seems very interesting to me, and we don't seem to know a lot about it. It feels very European.
I couldn't agree more. I was just about to say, like, that's such a subculture that I'm not that familiar with.
Yeah, I'm not really privy to it either, but I'm like,
I know some of the artists, but like the ins and outs of the people and the cult, nothing.
There seems to be something about collaboration. So many of the songs are collaborative efforts between one music producer and another. I don't know. At least in Dom Dalla's case, it seems to be the thing.
What was your first concert?
You know, I don't go to a ton of concerts because I do so much stand up. But my first one, dude, I think it was like in Smyrna, right outside of Atlanta. It was a band called Pig Greaser, and it was just some high school kids from like Alpharetta. They were friends of my good friend Max Fine. And
we know Max too.
Yeah. Max and me have been, best buddies since high school. So he took me and we watched this band, Pig Greaser, in some strip mall.
They're on next week.
Who? Pig Greaser?
Pig Greaser.
No. I think I don't know if they're doing okay. Based on what they were doing in high school, I think they went pretty far off the deep end pretty early on.
What was your first like major concert?
I think it must have been in college. I started going to this festival that would happen in San Bernardino, California called Paid Dues. It was a hip hop festival. So you could see all these acts. I think the first time I went, it's like in the middle of the desert, it's hot. And the first time I went, it was like when Odd Future was sort of, they were all still a collective and together, and they did a show. But before them, I got to see the Wu-Tang Clan live, and that was amazing. And again, it's the desert, so people are just like falling out from heat exhaustion, and they're getting like crowd surfed over to the side. And Wu-Tang was amazing. And then we bopped around and saw other acts like Raw Digga. We ended up seeing like Black Hippie. That was Kendrick and Schoolboy Q and Ab Soul and J Rock, but it's back when J Rock was like the top of the crew. So that was a pretty cool first concert experience. There was a bunch of concerts at once.
Wow. You're from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to jump ahead. I have my favorite question here.
Hell yeah.
90s Atlanta Braves.
Uh-huh.
Chipper Jones or Andrew Jones?
Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones, only because he was such a big deal in the house. I had like a Chipper Jones shirt growing up. My dad like took me to see the Braves, and he always remembers it as like the game where Chipper Jones hit a home run, or one of the games where he's like, we had to see Chipper Jones hit a home run. I don't even remember it, but I'm like, yeah, that's sick.
Oh man. So we grew up in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, nice.
And back in the day, there's still no baseball team, but we got obviously WGN, the Cubs, and then the Braves were on TNT and TBS all the time.
Yep.
So that's where we just adapted loving the Braves.
Yep.
They were like my first baseball team I loved. And so I'm open to other Atlanta Braves topics, questions. Abby, you got any other ones?
No.
Bobby Cox? Any Bobby Cox specific questions?
No, oh, right. I'm forgetting you're talking to Abby.
No, I mean, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. Have you ever been to Magic City?
Dude, no. And I was thinking about this. I was watching an interview with 2 Chainz earlier this week. And he opened his own strip club. I think it's called Candyland. But I never have been to Magic City. It almost feels like, when you grew up in New York, you don't go to the Empire State Building.
Of course.
You have no reason to. It sort of feels like that, but I should, when I go back to Atlanta, I want to make the effort to go to Magic City. Obviously, I've been to strip clubs in Atlanta, but you go to, other strip clubs that are actually nearer to you.
Yes. You support the local strip clubs.
Yeah, exactly. The strip club by where I grew up.
I support organic strip clubs.
Yeah. Flashers. That was the first strip club I went to. I actually went with Max Fine, and we skipped high school, and I had my older brother's ID, and he had a fake ID, and we walked up. It's broad daylight. I mean, it's 2 p.m. It's the morning crew, and we go, and it was just, wow, just such a negative experience.
Yeah, sometimes they're sad.
Sometimes when you don't have money there, you feel bad really quick. So it was a formative experience. I'm like, if I'm ever coming back to one of these places, I'm coming prepared with cash. Because if you're in a room and there's one woman dancing and an old guy sitting by the stage not giving her money, and then 2 guys that they let in even though they know they're 17 and they're also not giving their money. The lady literally said on stage, "You have to give me money. This is really fucked up."
Oh my God.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, we weren't ready for this part of it.
We didn't think this far ahead. Yeah.
We think it's crazy that we're in here and you're naked, and we're sorry.
That's good. I don't have a segue for that, so I'm just going to ask the dumbest question I have on my list is, do you think Tom Cruise has ever had Papa John's?
I do think Tom Cruise has had Papa John's.
Yeah?
Yes, if only because Papa John's was sort of the top of the fast food pizzas. Wait, does he not? He's very healthy.
I don't know. It's just
the
Scientology and Hollywood, just everything about him. I'm like, larger than life, all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder if he's just gotten down with that garlic sauce and shit.
He must have at least once in his life. I mean, especially being on film sets, there's so much shit that they feed you on film sets. It's like they try to make it healthy, but you'll be there and they'll be like, "Hey, we just ordered a bunch of pizzas. Go crazy." And you're like, "All right, if you're hungry enough, you'll do it." I do believe. If I ever get to meet Tom Cruise, I'm going to ask him that first.
Hey, I mean, it could happen. You're in that world.
Now I have a goal. That's what I needed.
I would love in like 20 years if we figured this out. Mike circles back.
It is actually a great question. I'm genuinely very curious if it's ever happened.
Right?
Now I want to Google it and see if we can find images of him walking around with a
Eating
box.
Papa John's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's fun. Have you ever been bit by a dog?
Have I ever been bit by a dog? Yeah, I got nipped.
Got nipped.
I was at my buddy Linus's house, and he had a dog who its hair you could sort of pull out. It was like an old dog. And he was like, "Look at this." And like its hair would come out in tufts. And this poor thing. And then I was like drunk and somebody else was there. I was like, "Look at what you can do to Linus's dog." And I like pulled on his hair and the dog whipped around and like bit my hand. And I was like, "Yeah, that's fair." I'm like, "What the fuck was I doing?" Like, sorry.
I love that that's a highlight of that dog. Like, check out my dog. You can pull its hair
Check
out.
this dog out. He's sick. You can just pull out his hair.
He's dying slowly.
Yeah, I was drunk enough to be like, "Check this out."
Yeah.
And the dog rightfully bit me.
Have you ever been somewhere where someone's like, "Listen, my dog's out, but he's fine. Just don't look him in the eye,
No.
or he'll bite the shit out of you." Have you
Nobody's
ever
ever
been
told me not to look their dog in the eye.
not look it in the eye, but just like someone in your circle has a dog that's not entirely safe, and there's like they have some sort of rule. Anyone?
This is what's made me mad is people that have a dog that's not entirely safe are not like self-aware or
Yeah.
they're like I dated this girl for a little bit who had a Malinois. And if you don't know about Malinois, they're like that's like the Navy SEALs dog. That's the dog they train. It's like a German Shepherd, but
Oh, yeah.
like a little more intense, like turned up. They need to be trained super hard because otherwise they'll just run roughshod over you. And this lady, she was really nice, but she acted like this dog was cool, and the dog was not cool. It'd be like biting you. It'd be nipping your leg. And she'd be like, "He's just saying hi." And you're like, "Well, why does it hurt? Why does him saying hi hurt?" And then I remember we were in her bedroom, and this dog was like throwing itself against the door, just like, "Ah, ah." And she'll be like, "It's fine. He'll calm down." And I'm just like, no, I stopped seeing her. I was like, this is crazy. I can't do this with you.
This is exactly what I was getting at. Is one, I'm just trying to give you layup dumb questions that tell stories. Two, I worked at my first job, like literally out of college in New York City. It was so like and romantic in my mind. I could see the Empire, or I could see the Statue of Liberty from my office. I was 23 years old. I loved it. And the boss in this office had a dog that it was a Yorkie, and it only attacked me. So anytime I would get up from my desk, like go to the bathroom or go to this fridge or anything like that, it would just attack my ankles.
What?
And I'm like, I was so young and naive, and I was like, "Hey, can you do something?" Like I didn't have the wherewithal to say, "Can you fucking control this dumb dog?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to take it.
Ryan's never been a dog person, and the dog knew that.
Yeah,
I don't hate dogs.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you don't like them, and they know that.
give it. I mean,
yeah, it is a weird thing that they can sense something about you, and then they're not cool to you. But I'll tell you this: I used to be really scared of dogs because I didn't grow up around them when I was in college, somebody was like, "If you work with horses, it will help you with your fear of dogs," because it's the same thing. They just feel your energy, and if you're weird around them, they're going to be weird around you.
Yeah.
You know what? I worked with some horses, and I was scared of them, and then I got comfortable around them, and it did help pretty substantially with my dislike of dogs.
So did you actively go? You're like, I got to get better with dogs, so I got to go. I got to work with horses.
I think that was part of my thinking. I also was like at a point in my life where I was like, I need to volunteer. I feel like a bad person. I should volunteer somewhere. So it was at like a horse sanctuary for abused horses. But it was also the side benefit of like getting comfortable around horses. And the lady that ran it was like this sweet hippie lady who just like worked with me.
And then all of that prepared you for animal control?
That's right. So now I'm super comfortable with animals.
Way to bring it back around.
You're very
Not
welcome.
as comfortable as Joel, but pretty comfortable.
Who's the best smelling person on the cast of Animal Control?
You know what? I'll say it's probably Ravi. Ravi's the first person that comes to mind. Ravi Patel. Yeah, I think he wears scents. He takes care of himself. He wears nice clothes and he wears clean scents. I would say it's Ravi.
He looks like he would smell good.
Yeah, he smells good.
Oh,
He's a good smelling man.
Joel does too.
Yeah,
you know?
Joel does too. But Ravi, it's just that was the first face that leaped into my. I was like, it's Ravi. Joel smells neutral. Joel's a neutral smelling man. I would consider myself also neutral smelling.
So your character is an ex-snowboarder. Have you ever snowboarded? Can you snowboard?
Yeah, I did. So when I was a kid, me and my family would take like a winter trip and we'd go snowboarding. I was like, I was okay. I wasn't doing black diamonds. I was doing the blues.
Okay.
I was all right on a blue. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't say it's like something I identify as.
Do you play any sports?
Not really. I was a pretty undersized kid. I guess I do play sports now, but I don't know if it's like playing sports. If it's very lame. I do like jiu-jitsu, which is great for guys that weren't athletic in high school because you can just show up. You can just show up and you just wrestle.
I think it sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty tough.
I like doing it. It's not that tough. You get there, everybody's pretty sweet. It's like a martial arts for nerds.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Okay, so my whole family loves Animal Control, including my daughter.
That's sick.
Abby and I love the show. It is become a comfort show. Do you have any comfort shows?
Comfort shows, maybe Curb Your Enthusiasm. I definitely can throw that on whenever. Ooh, come on. Think. There's other ones for sure. Oh, dude, it's Taskmaster.
Oh,
yes.
Taskmaster.
I just got Ryan into this.
It's like I can watch every season over and over again. I've seen every season multiple times. I put it on when we're shooting Animal Control. It's the only thing I keep on in my trailer. There's 19 seasons of it now.
There is. And the only reason I can get Ryan to watch is because Jason Mantzoukas was on.
Oh, yeah. He's in the new
season. Yeah.
He was pushing for it. He was pushing for it.
He was so bad.
I didn't even know what this was until she told me.
My brother got me into it during the pandemic. I think it's the best TV show in the world.
It's so good.
It's so
and I
good.
guess Jason Mantzoukas said that his whole philosophy was dismantle, destroy, engulf in flames.
Yeah.
And
he destroys everything the whole time he's there.
Yeah. He did an interview, I think it was Seth Meyers, who had told the show, like, oh, don't worry, he's not a great representation of America. And he goes, but my motto was dismantle, destroy, and engulf in flames. So, hey.
Dude,
so good.
It's so good.
I have to dive into it. Okay, so I watched one of the things you sent me, but is there like a season I should start with?
I think there's so many good seasons. I mean, I almost want to real quick. Okay, because there's seasons that really stick out to me. If you don't mind, I'm just going to do a quick search.
I love this.
No, not at all. This is what we're here for.
In particular, okay, so season 16 has Sam Campbell and this guy named Julian Clary, who's like an older gay man who's like
so beautiful.
He can't be bothered with the show at all. And he's so funny and he's so cutting and he's phenomenal. Season 16 really stands out to me. I want to say, give me a sec. I think it's season, where are you? There's one season with a lady named Judy Love. Okay. Yes, season 13. Season 13 has Ardal O'Hanlon, who was an Irishman on a show called Father Ted, and this lady named Judy Love, uh, and I think they're incredibly funny together. That was far and away one of my favorite seasons.
And it's all on YouTube. It's just YouTube, right?
Every season's on YouTube. If you're in the UK, the rules change because I've tried, and it gets more difficult.
Oh man,
Find the one with Noel Fielding too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's season 4,
3 or 4. Yeah.
Wow.
Is it?
Everybody watch Taskmaster. It's hilarious.
It's the best. It's the best show ever. Yeah, season 4 is Noel Fielding. I would say also season 5 is great, and if I remember correctly, season 3 is also great. Well, season 3 is fine. Season 4 and 5 are really good.
That's where it like pops off.
And then I don't know if you know James Acaster, but he has a season
Mm-hmm.
and that's season 7. Okay, that's a real tangent. I'm obsessed. If there was anything I could be a super fan of and answer questions about, it would be that show.
Well, now our goal is to get
Yeah.
you on it. Yeah.
I know, dude.
They're never
I'm
having an
almost,
American
I'm
back.
almost scared to ask because it feels like, don't be part of something you love to witness, but also
Yeah.
maybe I should have more confidence. I think I would just go on there and choke. Not even at the tasks. Like there's the panel portion. I think I'd really freak
I
out.
love the panel portion. It's so great.
It's the best part. Especially this season's great. Apparently they would all go to dinner after every shoot day.
Yeah.
And
I
you
saw
can
their
tell
photos.
there's a ton of camaraderie in the group, which is nice. There's some seasons, every season's good, but there's some seasons where you can tell there's not as much chemistry. There's one season that's absolutely ruined by a man's presence. He's either from North England or Scotland. I forget what season it is. And man, does he just ruin it by being too competitive and such a cunt.
I think they
love
called
how
him
passionate you are.
It's
Both
Yeah.
of you are about this
so
show.
good.
It's
So
infectious.
It's awesome. It's a great show.
Man, all right. What other show questions do I have? You know what else is a great show? Animal Control. Really,
Oh,
really
hell
good show.
yeah.
Again, comfort, silly, smart. I fucking love it.
I'm so happy you like it. I'm so happy people in general like it.
I know, it's doing great. I love it.
We still get to do it too, which is awesome.
Fantastic. Okay, let's get back to some real stupid questions. How often do you lose your TV remote?
Almost never.
Really? You put it in the same spot?
Yeah, we keep tabs on it. It's always just a quick search away.
Fair enough.
It's never been fully lost.
Yeah, mine gets lost a lot. Abby, how about you? You losing your remote? Probably not.
Where does it end up?
I have a kid, so everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I live with another adult man, so
They're like, it's just right where both of our hands go on the couch is either on his right side and my left side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But therein lies the beauty of Bothering the Band. Even that's a story, you know?
Yeah. Oh, wait, how old is your kid?
She's 10.
Oh, yeah.
But she loses her phone in the remote like it's a fucking job.
Yeah, it's a scurrying age. It's a forgetful age.
And she doesn't even bother to look for it. She'll just be like, Dad, where's the remote? I'm like, it's right by you.
I'm pretty sure at 10 I was the remote because I think we still had to get up and change the TV itself.
That's what you got to do. Make her the remote.
Or the remote was always broken and they're like a universal remote was unheard of.
Yeah.
I know. Look, we've come so far.
Now my dad can do everything with his remote, including like print a document from Word.
It's crazy. You can talk to your remote now.
Yeah.
And it searches for you.
Well, that's the thing. They're so tiny now.
I love both of your shirts. Led Zeppelin,
thank you.
obviously, that was one of my first band T-shirts I ever owned. Was a Zeppelin shirt. And Idols, I love Idols.
Oh man, they're so good.
Idols is so great.
They're so fun.
I didn't love the last album, but overall, I'm a huge fan.
They're so fun. You also rock an LCD sound system hoodie a lot.
Yeah, I've been going to the LCD concert at least. Well, the last 2 years I've gone at least once, and I love it.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a great show.
We talked about hip hop so much. Now you know.
I'm telling you, I love all of it. Everything's good. I still haven't been big country show. I want to go see Megan Maroney.
Mm.
I think she's really good. And she's like CMT. She's like, it's not alt country, it's country country.
It's country
She's
country.
from Savannah. She went to UGA. My family's from Savannah, and she went to UGA, and now she's in Nashville, and she had her debut album Lucky, and there's some freaking hits on there. And she seems like a fun person. She's just been touring around, living the life. She's very Southern debutante. She looks like one of my cousins. But
We
like,
need to get you and her on Taskmaster.
oh, I wonder. I think she'd be good at it. I think. I don't know. She'd be fun. She's a likable person.
Abby, work your magic.
I'm all
Make it
over
happen.
You know,
Make this
I am
happen.
best friends with little Alex Horn.
Little Alex Horn. I got pictures with them. They do the premiere in New York. And Josh, do you know Josh Gondelman?
Yeah.
Josh Gondelman, the last two times, has been the person that's interviewed them on stage when they come and do the United States premiere, and he gets me in. I was supposed to be the person that interviewed them on stage, but I kind of low key chickened out, and Josh took the role. I'm
What?
blocking my
That's so cool.
blessings. I know. I made a vow I would never do that to myself again.
Were you like offered the gig and you're like just too?
Yeah, I was offered the gig, but I had just started this acting class, and I would have to miss a little bit of class, and I didn't want to seem not committed. Like I was really trying to take it seriously, and I think if I had just been a little bit clearer in my mind, I would have realized I can miss, 30 minutes of that class and go work with people I've admired for years.
Yeah.
And the class let out in time for me to make it to the fucking show anyway. So I just waited in the wings and watched from the side. And Josh introduced me to both of them, and I freaked out. Like I didn't full on freak out, but I looked at him. I go, "Hey, I just need you guys to know I love you, and we need you. We need you. We need you in this country, like you wouldn't believe." And then I go, "Okay, I gotta go. I really gotta go. I'm freaking out." And then Josh tried to do me a solid and just like give me like an alley oop, like be part of the conversation, be a person. He was like, "Hey, did you just get back from shooting another season?" I go, "Josh, I can't even do this with you, man." Anyway, I looked at both of them. I go, "I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. I got to go." And then I walked away. It was insane. I acted like an insane person. What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? One time I met Anthony Bourdain on the street in New York.
Really?
Yeah, and I was just such a young fumbling. I love you, Tony. Like
Yeah.
just such
What
a.
did he do? Was he nice?
He was like, thanks. That's it. And I saw him. I saw him a bunch. I used to live on the Upper East Side, and he lived on the Upper East Side, and I saw him half a dozen times.
Yeah. He would talk about it in his book.
Yeah.
Even in interviews, he's like, "You got to be nice to people for liking you." He's like, "I mean, it's the barrier of entry. We wanted to do this. You're going to be a dick when somebody's like, 'Hey.'"
Yeah. I just heard this from Taylor Swift, where she's like, it's weird that I could make someone. Why would you be mean when you could literally make someone's whole fucking like year by just walking into a room?
Yeah,
You know?
it's crazy.
You're doing it right now for us.
Shut up.
For real. I'm gonna go find a remote and high five my kid. Like
brag to so
For
many
Eric's,
people about
it's
this.
just a conversation between Eric's friends.
True. Let's talk shit about Eric.
Yeah.
Talking Schmidt.
Talking Schmidt. There you go.
Does he text you a lot? Does he text you a lot to stuff you just can't go to? And he's unprepared and he continues to text?
Well, no, because I'm in South Florida now.
Oh, yeah, that makes it
but he, we text daily about the dumbest stuff.
And you're
He's a
going to
big
see
texter.
him in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up in New York in 2 weeks for the New York City Poetry Festival.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I always make Eric go with me.
Are you a poet?
I am.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the deal.
That's amazing. Are you going to read anything there?
Yeah. A few friends. We got some stage time, and we'll do that. And Eric, I'm gonna drag Eric's ass there, and then we'll party after. And you know,
of course. Party Eric Schmidt style. I've done it.
That one bar thing.
we'll probably go to
What,
Gutter, to
Speedy
be honest
Dennis?
with you.
The Gutter? Yeah.
Yeah, or Moonlight Mile. That's another one that
I've
he
been
likes to
there
go
with
to.
him. He also goes to another one up in Manhattan. I forget what it's called. Does he might do, what do you calls it there? Um. Oh, I'm sorry. Trivia. Sorry, we can.
Yeah, trivia, Barcelona. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Barcelona bar.
Barcelona, indeed. All right, let's get some more questions. We got Mike yawning here.
No,
These are
that's not
just
you. I
some.
just they're doing construction outside my house, and it woke me up at 6:30 a.m. Sorry, continue.
No, that sucks. Did you say psych as a kid?
Psych.
Yes.
Yeah, probably at some point.
Yeah.
Probably not a lot.
Was it in like a handshake when you went like this? Or was it like just a joke where you're like, I saw your mom naked? Psych.
It was probably as a handshake, and I would like to think I did it with like some sense of irony. I would like to think I was clever enough to be like, psych. Yeah, I'm kidding. You know what I mean? Because that seems like a very unoriginal kid who's like, psych.
Yeah, no, it's the worst.
You're just like, what? What are you? Sorry, that was too much. Um, that was too much. I apologize. Um,
We can bleep that. Call in if you agree.
yeah, please keep that.
All right. Growing up in your house, growing up, did you have a shed
No,
in the
no shed.
backyard? No shed.
No shed. We had a field in our backyard. It belonged to the school I went to. So there was like a baseball field behind us. And it was also like a soccer field.
Okay, so no shed. Did you have a garage?
We had a garage.
Oh, no carport. I was getting at southern people have carports, right?
They do in some cases. Many people have carports.
Yeah.
Depends what neighborhood you're in. Our neighborhood had some carports, but we did not. We were carportless. We had the garage.
Central Florida, we had a lot of carports.
Really?
Yeah. If you had a garage, you were like rich.
Hey,
You were a rich kid, dude.
hey, whoa. My parents said we were middle class, okay? That's what they said.
Middle class in the 80s is rich.
Middle class in the 90s, and I don't know. I've lived in the same house my whole life. They never scaled up. They just
The shed question just comes from your character, Shred. I was trying to tie that in. That's just my lame attempt.
right over my head. No, we had a field and
That
we
was a
had
hard one.
fields. No shed.
Okay, what's your least favorite uncle's middle name?
What the fuck? I don't know my uncle's middle names. Isn't that so? I mean, who does? My least.
Not
Oh,
me.
what is my least favorite uncle? Oh, I thought you said. Anyway, which middle name is the least favorite of my uncles?
However you interpret it.
Well, I don't know any of my least favorite uncles' names. My least favorite uncle is probably Joe.
Uncle Joe is a
I
son.
love Joe. It's just he's a he's a stoic man, and I don't think
Okay.
he liked me much as a boy. And I think his middle name is actually Joseph. So there you go.
Okay. So what do we know his real first name?
Probably maybe Ralph. He might be Ralph. It might not.
Okay. All right.
I could be wrong.
I love it.
Do you have
Well, it
any
is now.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos or piercings?
Both my ears are pierced. I did that when I was 18, and I have no tattoos.
Do you ever put earrings in?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. When I'm dating somebody, I'll be like, just poke those in. Like, let's make sure these holes stay open. I just like the option. I never wear anything in there, but I keep the holes.
Let's poke those holes.
I try to present as very neutral, not fun or alternative at all. But my personage is,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
character.
Okay. Michael Richards or Michael Jackson?
Oh, tough choice. Probably. I thought this would be easier somehow.
Once you think about it, you're like, oh, fuck.
Probably Michael Jackson. I think he meant more to more people. And yeah, I was never a big Seinfeld guy growing up. And I listened to an interview with Michael Richards talking to Rick Rubin. and it's very clear that Michael Richards is like a bit off the reservation.
Yeah.
So he seems very difficult to work with. A touch of real crazy in there, and I don't know. I don't know how good Michael Jackson was to work with, but
A breeze.
yeah, whatever Michael Jackson did wrong, he didn't do it on stage at the Laugh Factory, so everybody
Yeah.
could see. He hit it. Well, maybe Michael Richards actually. In the grand scheme of things, I think maybe pedophilia is worse than racism. That's that's really what you're asking. That's really what you're asking.
Well,
You're
now that you
asking
say that,
pedophilia or racism. Which do you choose?
Next
there
question.
there are certain questions we save for comics
Mhm.
because we know that you'll laugh and play along. Some musicians are like, no, not doing
No,
that,
not
not touching
answering.
that shit. Well, also you just get a vibe. You're like, well, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna broach this now.
Yeah, yeah.
So thanks for playing along. A couple more questions. Have you ever rowed a boat?
Have I ever rowed a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does paddling a boat count?
Yeah. When's the last time you paddled a boat?
So last time I paddled a boat, I don't know. I've done a paddle board. Last time I paddled a boat, it was probably 2021.
Yeah.
I was in a kayak.
Okay.
I was in a kayak with my friends in Austin, Texas.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
Have you ever thrown shoes over a power line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in high school, me and a buddy stayed there in front of our school trying to throw. We found a pair of shoes and we wanted to throw them over the power line to make our school seem tougher because we knew there were a lot tougher schools in Atlanta, and we're like, we need to make this school look tough. So we threw shoes over the power line.
And it worked.
Yeah, everybody coming to school goes, wow, this is okay.
It was like the opposite of gentrification.
The vibe here is different. I remember after we did that, um, there was the cops came to the school looking for weed. They brought drug sniffing dogs, and me and my buddy Josh just happened to leave school and drive around to smoke weed. And I remember us driving back, and we're driving back, and we see the shoes hanging from the wire as we pull into school. And I was like, look at that. Me and a buddy did that. And as we pull up, we found out that they found a bunch of weed in our drama teacher's car. He was like a beloved teacher because that's what our school was good at, was like theater. He
Yeah.
was our theater. Yeah, he was like our head theater teacher, and they busted him, and he got fucking fired that day. And we came back to school baked after the dogs were gone, and there, everybody was like, "Did you hear the news?" And we were like, "Oh no."
I love how your stories will start off with this little anecdotal nugget and then turn into like like that teacher's life was ruined.
Yeah, we're laughing. He did okay. He kept doing wrong by himself. I mean, then he took over as the drama teacher at the Jewish Community Center, and I went and worked with him for a summer, and we did West Side Story. And then he ended up getting canned from that job for doing dirty business.
It was Coke this time.
No, we wouldn't put that on his name. It wasn't Coke. He's still around. We still see him sometimes, me and Max. Max sees him at Fish concerts, and they still hang out a
This is
little bit.
exactly what I was
Get
talking
big
about. Did
together.
not see where this story was going.
Yep, yep.
Oh man, that's fun. Would you ever pop another person's pimple for them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously it depends on the person, but if somebody's got a real beast, other people have popped my pimples for me. My old roommate, she used to pop my pimples like in a very grooming, sisterly way. I would
Yeah.
pop somebody else's shit for sure.
And then who's your favorite prop comic?
Who's my favorite prop comic? Who's my favorite prop comic? Who's my favorite prop comic? I know there's only so many options, but I'm trying to throw you off because I can think of somebody that isn't well known, but that person's actually not coming to my mind. And I think I mean, it comes down to it's like Carrot Top and Gallagher, and then Gallagher's brother and the Amazing Jonathan.
Well, I was going to ask you, do magicians and then ventriloquists like Dunham, does that count?
I don't think Dunham counts. I think the Amazing Jonathan counts because he does do props. Like there's a whole documentary on him. He's addicted to smoking meth. He loves smoking meth and staying up in his garage and just tinkering with stuff.
Dunham?
He's like a very interesting. No, the Amazing
Oh,
Jonathan.
the John Macy John.
The Amazing Jonathan, who has made so much money in Vegas.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a lot of prop comedy. I'd say Amazing Jonathan just for the story, just for his process.
My friend Joe that I grew up with, still very close with, he once met the Amazing Jonathan in Vegas,
Uh huh.
and instead of getting his autograph, he had him do his outgoing voicemail,
Oh, that's
which
sick.
he had forever. And it was literally like, "What? No, yeah, I'm the Amazing Jonathan. This is Joe." Like it was like legit while he was walking by. You could
Is
hear it.
Wait, is the Amazing Jonathan still alive? Because the conceit of okay, yes, he did die.
He did
Yeah.
die.
The conceit of the documentary is that he's like taken such bad care of himself and done so many drugs, his heart is like barely beating correctly. So it
Is
was
this on
basically,
Hulu? Am I remembering this
I think
correctly?
so. I think it's like, and I could be misremembering this, but I think it's kind of him confronting death and being like, yeah, I'm not going to change. I'm going to do what I do till the end.
Wow.
Grew up on the streets. Like he had a hard Scrabble upbringing.
No wonder he's amazing.
Yeah, he really
I
had to
wonder, I
work
wonder
for
if
it.
he's come up on the pod before.
Literally a couple episodes ago,
Yeah,
you asked somebody if they knew who he was. I'm pretty sure it was
Jonathan
John
Russell.
Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah. From
Amazing
the
Jonathan documentary came out in 2019 and he passed away in about 2022.
Oh man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Okay, when you get together with your family, any dinner, anything like that, are sports or music on?
If I'm getting together with my family and we're not at the dinner table, uh, if we are at the dinner table, nothing's on. I do like being at a dinner table with music on. I think that's nice. If we're
Yeah.
eating in front of the TV, neither sports nor music is on. Although there's occasions where we'd watch football. We like
Okay.
football. Me, my dad, and my brother will watch football. But otherwise, I remember back in the day, if we were like eating and growing up, it was stuff like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart,
No.
you know,
Okay.
or like Scrubs. We would eat, and Scrubs would be on Comedy Central from 7 to 8, and that was what we were watching while we ate. A lot of comedy.
That's good.
We did Jeopardy.
Jeopardy's great.
Still
It's
do,
so
actually.
healthy. Yeah, that's such a
Still
lovely
do.
way to eat.
I was with my parents like a week ago, and my dad's like, I made dinner. We're going to throw on this Jeopardy. And
Okay.
they like
Yes.
record them. So they have this like, they're like 2 weeks behind. We could watch like 2 weeks worth of Jeopardy at dinner if we
Fuck,
wanted. But
yes.
Tim cuts it off. He's like, only one episode per dinner.
That seems very healthy. I will tell you, I was in Portland doing the club there, the Helium, and they wanted me to go on morning TV because I was not selling
Yep.
enough tickets. And I went there and I met a guy named Yogesh. He won the Champion of Champions thing. He
Yeah.
won the
Yeah.
Jeopardy
Yeah.
Champion of Champions, and he's from Oregon, so they had him on morning TV, and he had the trophy from Champion of Champions, and he was pretty awkward. You know, he
Yeah.
wasn't like a. He has all these facts in his head. He's not like a social butterfly, and I'm talking to him, being nice, but he's just, he just doesn't seem to have like a lot of confidence. And then I went and watched some of his episodes, and he's like when he's on the Jeopardy podium, he's like the hottest man alive. His like shoulders are back. He's leaned over. He's got like crazy posture. Like he knows he's about to dominate. I was like, whoa. Just the differences you can see in a person based on when they're in their element or not. He was like astounding to watch on Jeopardy. It was awesome.
I watched him. I agree.
This is so
He
fun.
also took down Isaac, which made me happy because Isaac
Which-
annoyed me.
Was Isaac the guy that went on a big long run?
He was the one that wore all the like 1970s looking disco suits.
Oh, dude, apparently he's a comedian.
I mean, he was funny. I could see
He's a
that.
comedian from Los Angeles. My buddy Clark was telling me he used to see him at open mics.
Oh, how funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
If we're seeing
wild.
The same guy. Yeah.
All right, Michael, if you could bother any musician, live or dead, in the vein of bothering the band, who would you bother and what would you ask them?
I would bother Isaiah Rashad. It's just the first name. No, I don't know if Isaiah Rashad would be amenable to this format. I would bother John Dwyer, who
Okay,
do you know the OCs?
of course.
Dude, John Dwyer from the OCs. He's prolific. He's clearly like weird. He's like a real artist. The music he makes is insane. And I would just ask him crazy shit. Yeah, like if you ever had a cold sore.
That's a good one. We've tried to get them on the pod. And for one reason, it wasn't like a no, it's just like it didn't work. You
Yeah.
know?
I
So,
mean,
maybe, cold sore question.
you're in such an interesting spot because I'll bring them up to people and people really know them and love them, but they're just not known on a big level. But when they tour and they come to Brooklyn, they sell out the Warsaw like 2 nights.
Yeah.
But then you go on their Instagram and it's not like a huge following. It's really interesting. I think the world of them. I think they're incredible.
What would you ask them? Cold sore?
Have you ever had a cold sore? Do you remember how much money the Tooth Fairy gave you when you put your under your pillow?
That's a good one.
Do you ever use Old Bay seasoning on things that aren't seafood?
Everything.
I just used it on an avocado. Sea salt or table salt?
Are you writing these down? Oh, we're recording it.
We're recording this.
I would ask, are you a bell jar guy? Are you a jar guy? Are your cups jars?
I thought you meant Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar.
Yeah, that's why I clarified. I don't know what I'd ask him. I would just want to. I think he'd be into weird shit. He's a weird guy.
Well, if we ever get him, you're more than welcome to just join and ask these questions.
That would be amazing. I've never watched an interview with them. I actually don't know what he's like. I just listen to their music.
Yeah.
And they're awesome.
Oh, well, find out.
Yep. I'm gonna find out. I hope you get him. I hope he's
Mike, what's next for you? This is where you can promo anything.
Oh, right. Well, I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina, August 1st through 4th or something like that at Good Nights. And then after that, I'm chilling in New York, probably doing the Cellar, probably doing a little bit of New York Comedy Club. Maybe you catch me at Gotham. And August 21st, I'll be back in Vancouver and we'll be shooting season 4.
The new season? Yay.
Hey, look at that New York Comedy Club.
Yeah. So when I first moved to New York, this was my first job. I worked there for like a week.
A week?
Yeah, and I was a bartender there.
What
I just
happened?
needed a gig. I needed
Yeah.
a gig to get me through that first week.
Right.
So
you left did you leave on good terms?
yeah, I don't think it was just like I needed some money right now.
Yeah.
Like, come, you know how to bartend? Come bartend.
Great. And then you moved on to something else.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I probably should have stayed and, would have made the same friends I have now. Do you have spots tonight?
Yeah. I only have, it's a light night. I got 2 spots. For a Friday, not great, but that's okay.
And then when does Animal Control come back?
I guess we're going to start shooting in August, and I assume they'll start releasing episodes like they did this last season in the winter.
Yeah.
February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, like I said, we love the show. We love you. Big fan of yours, even before the show. So it's great. We're rooting for you. You're one of those people that no matter what you do forever, we'll be like, hey, we're rooting for that guy.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get another job after this job. We'll see what happens.
Man, you're going to be in the next Ari Aster film or some shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what we're shooting for.
He likes to use comics. I mean, you never know.
Really?
Yeah, you never know.
All right.
who else likes to use comedy? The Poor Things director. I can never say his name.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't know how to say his name, but he used Rami.
Well, this has been great, dude. We're so happy this worked out, and thank you for the time.
Thank you for having me on. It's been delightful, damn it.